So I get asked a lot of questions, and the most frequently asked question I get is, how did you start Jiu Jitsu? What sparked your interest? What would make you want to do this? Because usually people, when they find out, when I tell them about it, they're like, why do you do this? You're crazy. And I'm like, thanks. But they just don't understand. They don't understand the addiction. It's really not that bad. But this video is going to be a little bit about how I got into it and my first trial class. I want to say I got into combative sports, or like sparked my interest in it around, like 2012-ish. I think I don't know where I saw, it was probably YouTube, we're looking at workout stuff. And I think I saw something about Gina Carano, and I like became obsessed with her. And I originally wanted to do Muay Thai, actually. I didn't even know what Jiu Jitsu was. I wasn't even interested at all. And through looking, through all those videos on YouTube and stuff of Gina Carano, obviously she trains Jiu Jitsu too. And through that, I found like Ronda Rousey, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is what I want to do. People that are well skilled in it and know what they're doing. It looked so smooth and like amazing. I'm like, this is what I want to do. And I put it off for so long, well, not so long, I guess like a couple of years, but I actually like grew a pair of balls to want to go in and try it somewhere. Before I tried jiu-jitsu, I went to a kickboxing school that was in my area because I knew that was like, I guess, the closest thing to Muay Thai. I didn't really know where I could actually find a Muay Thai school. And I walk in the door, and in front of the like where you walk in, there's a picture of the owner. He's like doing the splits between two chairs, and then he like comes up to me and he's like, oh hi, and like talking to me and stuff. And he thought he was Sylvester Stallone. He had like makeup on. It was so weird, and I was already like creeped out. He was just strange, but he was like, trying to smooth talk me and like convince me. And I tried a class. I didn't have any equipment. I was not prepared. I had no hand wraps. I had no gloves. I had no nothing. And it was just a really bad experience. He was definitely a weirdo, and the school is no longer running, so I mean, there's that. So the kickboxing thing was crossed off my list. I had a bad experience, and so I was like, you know what, I don't even want to do this. Screw it. So I'm like, I'm just going to try jiu-jitsu. Let's do it. So I googled jiu-jitsu schools in my area, and my school came up, was like the first link, and I went on the website and I saw it was a Renzo Gracie affiliated school, and I was like, the Gracies are legit. Renzo was freaking awesome. So I was like, yeah, this is the place that I want to try. And I asked one of my friends to go with me, and she's like into Dragon Ball Z and stuff, so she was like, oh my god, they wear the same outfits. Like, she was like super pumped about it. So I was like happy that someone actually like wanted to go with me and try it. So we get in the car, we're on our way there. I put the wrong numbers in my GPS, so it took us like somewhere in Royal Oak, and I was like, are you serious? Like, we're already late. We ended up being like 15 minutes late, and we pull up there, and I'm looking in the window, and I can see everyone training. I'm like, this is awkward, we can't walk in. Like, so we tried to wait for like a good time to walk in, and I'm like looking in the window, I'm looking at the people, and I'm like, oh my god, like that guy is so big. I'm so scared. I was so intimidated, and I'm like, no. This is why I wanted to do this. I wanted something to challenge myself. I wanted to scare myself a little bit and like get outside my comfort zone. So we go in, and my coach greets us. He's like super nice. Took us like to the corner of the mat, showed us a few moves, like just get us familiar with what they would be teaching and stuff. And I knew right away. I got my gi that day. I was hooked. I loved the environment. I felt super comfortable. So the trial class went amazing. Little did I know that signing up that day was like basically the first day of the rest of my life. It changed me so much. I'm so in love with it. And yeah, so the rest is history. For this video, like and subscribe. I hope you like my story. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, so I'm on there. I'm on all that, you know what I mean? Peace.